Let's talk about an all-in-one best-in-breed procurement solution. I'd also like to talk about why my lights never seem to look like they're on, but anyway, I digress. So the question was asked, why is that impossible? But honestly, I don't think an all-in-one best-in-breed procurement solution is impossible, not from a technology standpoint, because you know what? You can either go get something off the shelf, or you can always have someone make it for you or create something to your liking, something that fits your organization. The issue with an all-in-one best-in-breed procurement solution is that of the organization itself. So you have to have the appetite and the mindset to digitally transform and to want to transform your procurement operations as well. You have to have real solid and effective change management, project management. You've got to have team members, especially at an executive level, understand what the role of procurement, etc. is. It's really got to come from the top down and flow through. There's got to be buy-in. So the issue with having an all-in-one procurement solution as well is that we have this silo mentality. And even putting that aside for a second, every portion of an organization operates independently. You have your own considerations, your own priorities. So it's not always going to fit together. My belief is that you should have some sort of a repository or somewhere where you can find information that would be common to everybody. For example, a master vendor record, but every area is going to be doing its own thing. The other thing to consider too is that you also have the distinction between corporate or more enterprise level procurement as well as divisional procurement. So you have all of those factors in place. And then before you even roll this thing out, I mentioned change management as well too. You have to have user adoption, testing, acceptance. You've got to have the budget for these things. So it's not necessarily the technology, because I also think the technology can also create a process where you might not have had one. It may well streamline and have your workflows work better for you, but it's really getting people together to use this thing and having it work effectively for each and every stakeholder that needs to be using this all-in-one solution. Now, the interesting thing is, if you are a service provider, I'll use myself as an example. I offer procurement as a service, business as a service, project management as a service, but particularly for procurement as a service. When you outsource your people, processes, and technologies under procurement as a service, that might well work for you. For me, providing you that service, it is a one-stop shop. So providing you're giving back to your client what it is they need to have access to information to, like vendor data, for example. Okay, it might work that way, but for me, it might pose problems because I might have different clients who want different things, or I might need to buy into different technologies that sort of need to speak to one another, or maybe they don't. So that in itself is another consideration. It could work if you're outsourcing and you don't really care how it works on the other end. Once you get what you pay for at the end of the day, that might be fine. But it's those who need to look at an organization from different aspects. I think we're still a ways off on that. Or we're going to build something extremely expensive. Let me know if you figure out how to do it.